I'm going to take 5 minutes and quickly recap where we've been in the E-mini and also look at where we're going for July. So I'm going to start out talking about this last couple weeks. We've been in this trading range and it's been mostly this sideways movement, and this has been difficult to trade. I'm on Reddit a lot and I see a lot of people complaining about the last couple weeks. It's been difficult for them. They're worried that it's going to continue. They're worried that something's wrong. This happens, and then look at what you get after that. You get a breakout, and then prices return back to a favorable market, and it gets easier to trade again. So it goes in cycles. It'll be difficult, but you have to have hope that it's going to be better. If you have a couple bad days, have hope there's going to be a couple good days. So this has been difficult to trade. What's easier to trade? These trending markets like this, where it's going in one direction, it's moving up, or like this, or like this, when we're getting these large bear bars down. Now, what does it look like is happening now with these two bull bars here? Well, this second bull bar is breaking out above this range, and significantly, it closed outside of these prior highs. Now that's a good sign that that's bullish strength, and that increases the chance that it's going up. What else increases the chance that it's going up? We've had some gaps along the way up. So here we had this close, and then the market opened up here and only pulled back a little bit, leaving this open space here. Now the market does like to retest that, but until it does, that's a sign that the bulls are strong. Another gap happened here. Now there was overlap of the tails, but the bars did not overlap. So this bar here, after there was a breakout and the pullback, the bars did not come back and overlap with this bar. So there's a gap there. There's also this double bottom that formed here. So we have a couple gaps. We have this double bottom, strong bull bar, and then a follow through bar that closed above this range. So the market has had some good move up in the last 2 days. Where could it be headed? So I had this measured move target drawn in, and that measured move from this low to here puts us up here at 57.30. That's about 120 points ahead of where we are now. We could get there in 2 days if the market really wanted to. I don't expect that. I think it would take at least a couple weeks for us to get up there. Um, it could take a lot longer than that. I would expect that we will trend up in that direction, but we'll probably have uh, a few days where there might be pullbacks, and so we won't go directly up. But this bar closing above these prior highs after a double bottom and after multiple gaps is a sign that the bulls have continued strength. So how am I going to trade that? Well, I'm not. For me personally, I'm not going to buy it and try to make a a like a multi-week swing up. I'm going to be looking for any buy setups, and I'm going to remember that we are in a bullish market, so it's going to increase the chance that the buy setups are going to work. So with that, I will be more likely to take those buy setups. It gives me more confidence that the buy setups are going to work. One other point I want to bring up is I want to talk about this gap again. So this gaps do mean that the market is more likely to trend. However, the market also likes to fill them. So even though we're in a bullish market here, if I feel like the bulls are getting trapped and they're not able to continue the market up, all right. So if it goes up some, if it if it has a pullback and then trying to goes up again and then it starts to fail, it starts to create a double top, bulls aren't able to continue their momentum up, and then they actually start to get lower highs, then I'm going to look at the bulls as being trapped, at least temporarily, and then their eyes are going to be on this gap. So let's say they're able to get below the moving average again, and then the bulls are unable to break back above the moving average, and we start to get sell setups. Then those sell setups would I would have more confidence in them because of this gap below, and I would be able to take shorts, knowing that the odds are increased that a larger swing down to this area would be possible. Okay, so those are my thoughts for July. So I I believe both of these ideas, would take the month of July to play out. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with them. I hope this helped you. If if you like this, you like having this information, go ahead and like the video and subscribe so that you always have the quick access and you're notified of that video. All right, thank you guys for watching. Have a good July.